cold showers.
It's really cold.
The promised benefits: reduced stress, improved immune response, increased willpower, and weight loss. We will touch on that. A warm shower is one of my top 3 moments of the day. So how could turning something so beautiful and peaceful painful improve my life? With the fresh start of 2022, I really want to get back into optimizing performance and productivity. And one area I was severely lacking in was recovery. So I decided to test it out for 30 days. 30 days of cold showers every single day, starting at about 10 seconds, building my way up. Here's what happened. So I have like a main theme for 2022, and the main theme is flourish. Now the sub things that what makes me flourish, in my opinion, is light, so spreading light, rejuvenation, community and connection, and a state of flow. What I'm really hoping with this is like rejuvenation. That's a big theme for me in both my body and mind, doing those things that allow me to perform at my absolute best. And so what I'm hoping the cold showers do is, one thing, I work from home like a lot of us, and it kind of be a set point where it just kind of shock my system. I have to get in at this time, and it just jolts me up. And also recovery. So HRV is one of the most common things to see if you're overtraining, if you're overstressed, and my HRV has always been crap. Whenever I come to Sweden, I'm a bit more relaxed. I find it always goes up. You want a higher one, but especially when I'm in Vancouver, it just plummets when I'm not sleeping, I'm overtraining. I'm curious how just adding cold showers into my routine helps change my HRV in any way. Right now, it's only 23, and you can see it plummeted because I went drinking. It got up the last little bit. This was me really trying to focus on recovery, but when I was doing all that traveling during my CrossFit series, you can see it just kind of plummeted down. And it was like the heat of COVID in 2020. I was like in the 20s only. So I've worked really hard to improve it, but I really want to try and get into the 40s and 50s. So, okay, day number 1 of cold showers. Make it my mission for the first day. I have to stay in it for at least 5 seconds. I sneeze. And it's January 2nd, and I'm still hungover from New Year's.
Oh.
So I'm kind of looking forward to the cold shower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, it is day 10 of cold showers, and a little update. First, it does get easier, but I'm still not at any point looking forward to it. After it's done, it is nice. But I've learned a bunch of things. One on a podcast actually from Andrew Huberman. He's a big component of cold exposure.
There is a time and a place for the use of the ice bath or the cold shower or the cold plunge. Those tend to be when you want to deliberately increase brown fat thermogenesis, or when you want to deliberately work on mental resilience.
At first I thought I was going to build up to be one of those people that goes ice swimming, which is nothing wrong with that, but kind of the benefits, it seems to be tank after like 3 minutes. I'm going to put the exact here.
It's done when your muscular tone is relaxed while being in the cold. It takes about 2 minutes. When you have done the 2 minutes, it's there. You have optimized your vascular tone. Your condition is perfect.
So you don't need to be in this for hours a day because eventually if you do it too much, your body adjusts, so you kind of don't get that shock to your system. So I'm no longer going to be trying to get up to like 10 minutes a day. I think I'm just going to stick at like 30 seconds, maybe up to a minute a day. But I also want to show my HRV. I'm going to pop it on the screen for my Aurora ring since I've started. On January 2nd, it was 23, then 33, then 37, then 36, then 39, and then it dipped a little, but it's been staying in the 30s, and before that it was always in the 20s. I will say we are making sure to sleep with the windows open, so that probably affects it too, but we normally did that all the time. So yeah, it's just interesting. My training is equally as intense, but my HRV is improving. Great news, we have a special guest back from vacation. I'm back, bitches! So, recommendations from Andrew Huberman, Stanford Medical Neuro something of another, recommended 11 minutes per week seems to be the standard recommendation amongst all data of cold exposure. So what did Keltie, regular Keltie, boring, not as awesome as me Keltie, do? She started with 10 seconds a day, building herself up to a minute a day, and some days longer cryo, cold exposure outside, polar bear swim. Okay, it is the day after cryo, and I just finished my first timed 10K. It's the second 10K I've ran in 10 years since my basketball career ended, and it felt good. The first 2 kilometers sucked, but the last 8, I just had a good pace and I was able to keep it the whole time. I tricked myself. I thought I only had 90 meters left. I had 400 meters, so I sprinted and then realized I had another 400. So that sewered me, but the body feels good, and I hate that I'm about to say this. I'm craving a cold shower. So I'm gonna go do it, but like, am I slowly becoming one of those like people that run and do cold showers? I'm one of those 40-year-old men that do biohacking podcasts. Oh, I listen to podcasts too. It's day 21, I think, of the cold shower. If there's one day I appreciate it, it's when I'm hungover. Oh my God, that's honestly, if you get anything from this challenge, it's that cold showers are a hangover cure, or like a good Band-Aid cure. Okay, it is cold day shower number 22, and I really don't want to show, like, I've been filming me going to the shower every day, just kind of like show you guys, but also keep myself accountable, but it's my period. I don't want to be on the internet in a bikini. And I even showed you guys a few days ago when I was even more bloated, because I get so bloated when I come back from jet lag. Like, it's 5 pounds of literal shit inside me. Sorry, that's gross. But like, what I do want to say, I'm not going to complain. The cold shower, shockingly, is really nice. When I took mine yesterday, because my period started 3 days ago, but it's like a Sunday, lazy, it's, yeah. Keltie, enough complaining. Gratitude. What I want to say is I have noticed the cold shower is really nice for my time of the month. Like, it sucks. It's almost like I feel more... Oh my God, I just dawned on it. The last 3 days, it's felt like super cold. Like, it's been so hard to do, but I'm enjoying it more in some weird way. It's probably because it's my time of the month. So that's why I'm more sensitive. Boo! Yeah, that's why the last few days have been so much harder. Oh my God. But it is really nice to help like relieve some of the PMS feeling. Like, at least for me, I get very just bloated. And just like I feel inflamed my time of the month. My digestion gets way off. The scale goes through the roof. But I don't really get crampy or anything. But it has been really nice to just get rid of that icky feeling. But I haven't done a full cold shower. It's like a cold shower for that like 30 seconds. It's just like wakes me up, and then I go for hot. And that just like combination has been really nice the last 2 days. I'm gonna go have a cold shower. God, I don't want it. It'll be so nice. It'll be so nice. I'm just gonna take this one for me. I'm not gonna show you guys.
Oh, my shower is even colder here.
This will help the hangover. This will help not jet lag. Ha! Ha!
Oh, I really don't want to today. Oh, I'm so cold from my run. Oh, it's really cold today. It is really cold today. Oh my God. I hate this.
Okay, today's not too bad. Today's not as bad as yesterday. So today we're gonna do nature's cold shower, which means a polar bear swim. So if you don't live in the north like myself, polar bear swim just means going outside in a swimming pool or cold pool in the middle of winter. We're gonna do that, but there's some caveats because I was way over ambitious when I was like, yeah, let's just jump in the ocean. Apparently you can't just do that. I didn't know there's this thing called E. coli. Fun fact, you can get like kidney infection. I asked you guys online, and I'm not supposed to put my head under. I'm not supposed to put my water where there's any exposed cuts. But to my benefit, it's actually 0 degrees Celsius. So it is currently freezing just standing outside. So I'm gonna go outside, we're gonna chill on the beach. Chill at the beach, and I'm only gonna go up to here because I'm sorry we talked about my period so much. I'm on my period right now. I don't know, I feel it's a higher risk of infection, so we're gonna go here, we're gonna stand up. Anyways, I'm just gonna be freezing. Let's go. I want it noted that I'm freezing right now in a full parka. Like, just being outside in my bikini is gonna be cold exposure. And then I gotta go in this. Oh, the people are gonna start staring. Influencers in the wild. Okay, I've already been outside for like 3 minutes in this. My feet are so cold. I just have to go. My legs are frozen. Looks like I have leg warmers on. Woo! I went in there 4 times, so I think it hopefully makes up for that I didn't go waist deep. I will risk a lot for YouTube. I will stand in the cold Canadian weather, go up to my knees in ice water, but I won't risk an E. coli infection. Woo! Okay, and today is my final cold shower. While I keep doing cold showers, I will do them when I feel like it. A couple times a week. I'm not gonna continue the streak like I have for running. After a month of doing cold showers, what were my results? First, the most significant one for me was my HRV, heart rate variability. My heart rate variability, I'd always say, was kind of in the 20s. The first week, I'll put Aurora stats, it went up into the high 30s. And I think that's because I was having great sleeps because of this. And I was also just concentrating on recovery. So it's tough to separate the two. But here's where it really, really has been amazing. I traveled back from Europe. My HRV just plummets because I'm jet lagged. My body has no idea what it's doing. And it can last anywhere from 7 to 10 days. The first few days back, my HRV dipped down into the teens. But already, with just being back in less than a week, I'm back into the high 30s, and I've never recovered my HRV that fast. So, the other benefit, immune response. Can I even say the word? I didn't get it. Oh God, I'm just so nervous to say anything on this topic. What I'm saying, they say it improves your immune system. No, I didn't get sick in the last 30 days, but at no point am I saying cold exposure, improved immunity is gonna protect you from this pandemic. No. What protected me was the vaccine pulsing through my veins. But also, I do have a good immune system, and it's just another cherry on top. Okay? But I have a really healthy immune system now, which I feel very blessed. My mom let me eat dirt as a child, and so because of that, no. But then I have athletic greens, I take my vitamin D, I get sunshine every day. My mom did just expose me to a lot, so I do have a healthy immune system. So I'm kind of not trying to improve that, but it could be something for you. This might be something if you notice you have a weaker immune system, not immune compromised. Don't just start doing cold exposure. This is not medical advice, but I just mean if you're someone who gets sick a lot, just maybe consider building up your immune system by something like cold exposure. Once again, I'm not a doctor. I'm just an idiot on the internet. Do your own research. Third, and this is where I might keep doing this. Will I keep doing this? We'll talk about increased willpower. I've noticed anything willpower, grit, whatever you want to call it, is a muscle. You build it. I think COVID kind of ruined it a little for me the last 2 years. My willpower, I come from a sports background. You had to be up at 5 a.m. running outside in the cold, 3-hour practice, push through pain, go to school, study. The one thing about COVID is that we were at home all the time. And yes, it was stressful, but it was like just going outside suddenly became like...
I don't think I'll be coming back. Yes, you will. Of course you will.
A journey. And this was a really nice thing to be, like, kind of rebuild my willpower. And that's what I really liked. Like, every day, it was the worst part of my day. And just that 1 inch between you and the water when the cold hour is the worst. That is the worst part of my entire day. And once I crossed that, it was like, okay, it's not that bad. And it just kind of built this confidence. And I don't know, for me, it was just like a really nice kickstart of reminding myself that, like, I can do hard shit. Now, why unfortunately most people will click this video, why most people will be interested in something, why it's flashy, the clickbait titles, weight loss. I experienced no weight loss. Did I try to? No, I'm just quite happy with my body. Yes, I de-bloat after jet lag, so my scale goes up, down, because digestion. But is this going to result in weight loss? There is so much conflicting research, and you know, I went to school and took sciences, so I can read a lot of research papers, but I'm not a medical professional by any means, so I don't feel even right promoting this or saying, but I will say I didn't lose weight. And the one thing it does stimulate is brown fat. That is for sure. That is kind of the point of brown fat, is to protect you from cold. And the more cold exposure you have, the more brown fat. Now, first you're like, Keltie, weight loss fat. Brown fat is actually energy demanding, like muscle, versus just regular visceral fat. So if that is something you're interested in, it's actually, if you're someone who's cold all the time, that may be something interesting. It kind of builds this like warmth around you. It doesn't appear like fat. Like, it's not gonna give you love handles. It's almost like this active muscle, but it's fat. Let's not get into the science of it, but it does increase that. So after 30 days of cold showers, I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna be as regimented, but what I've noticed I've already started doing since ending this is just every time I'm in the shower, just be like, even if it's the middle of my shower, just for 20 or so seconds, just cranking it cold. Really good when you're doing conditioner. It's a good way, like the last thing your hair has is cold water. So for my girls growing their hair, I've been doing that. And then I'm gonna try and do, you know, the odd cold water swim. Just go outside for a little bit when it's chilly. Maybe do some cryotherapy. And even though I didn't see any real benefits specifically that I can show you guys, like my body, if anything, might look a little worse. Even though I don't think it looks worse, it just is a little less jacked, I guess, at the end, simply because it's my time of the month at the end. And I didn't have any changes to my body from 30 days of cold showers. But this is one of those habits that I feel I'm not gonna see the benefits for like 20, 30 years. So sometimes it's nice adding those things, and it's tough, but just building those habits that, no, am I gonna see a result in 30 days? No, but maybe in many years, that cold exposure and the potential benefit that this could help is worth it. If you guys have any results, comment down below your thoughts on cold exposure, any other challenges you guys want, and also for my unbox series, if you could comment below some topics, conversations, trending things you want me to talk about in this like podcast show format I'm trying to play around with, that would be amazing. And most importantly, have a great day. Go pet dog. Love you guys. Bye.